Hi guys, today we're gonna make a birthday card. So first, you take a blank card and envelope. I got this from my local art store. It is recycled fiber, so it's 30% post-consumer waste fiber. Anyways, this is what it looks like. It's a little toothy, it's fairly thick, and it's blank on all sides. So I like to use this pen. It is a Pigma Micron, and it's 0.05 millimeters, which is pretty small. Okay. And so we're just gonna write the letters and see where we end up. This is a Mother's Day card from my mom, so I'm gonna just write out the letters. I like to be pretty loose with it, little imperfections just make it look handmade, which I think is nice. And so feel free to go slow with this. It's important to make sure it's kind of legible, because you might keep it and then years later you want to know what it says. And so I'm trying to make it as center aligned as possible, but like I said, it doesn't need to be perfect. And here I am already sliding off a little bit. And these are bubble letters. I think they're appropriate for the kind of day that we're celebrating. And there you go. It says Happy Mother's Day. And now for the fun part. I'm gonna add a bunch of little things to them. So this is gonna take a while, but I think it'll look really cool when we're done. So this is a scalloped edge. Just a bunch of half circles going around the letters. I think it makes it look extra cute. And my goal for this card is just to have a lot of stuff going on. So we'll see how it turns out at the end. I start a lot of projects where I don't know how it's going to turn out at the end. And I think that makes it really fun for me. Some people get really scared because they're afraid it's not going to turn out the way they hope. A lot of times I know that it's gonna be kind of weird, but it's gonna be different than what I hoped, but not in a bad way, just in a different way. Try to embrace the process, because as you go on, some other things come up and you decide that's cooler, and that's okay. See, I decided here to color the insides with more scalloped edges, so it kind of gives it a different look. So this is gonna take a little while. I recommend doing this listening to music. My favorite kind of music to listen to while I create are instrumental, experimental jazz, as well as some lo-fi indie pop rock. I like the sounds where it just feels like I'm thinking with music. And so I like the little rhythms that are created with jazz. I also like Sigur Ró. It's an Icelandic band, which is nice because then when they do have lyrics, it's not comprehensible by me because I don't speak Icelandic languages, and then I can still focus on my work while hearing a really nice vocal chord, and I like that. I saw Sigur Ró once in concert at the Pike Place Market Showbox, and it was really cool because he used a guitar, like a violin, and he had a bow, and he started playing it like that. It made a really insane sound. So now we got that part. So I'm just going to go over it again like this. So they kind of start to look like scales. And so the goal is just to get all this stuff filled out so it becomes kind of scaly. I like the texture of it. It makes it look kind of like flower petals. My mom's been really supportive of my art. I remember when I was 13, she got me a bunch of acrylic paints, and I would say that was one of the defining moments of my life. Ever since, I've really enjoyed painting with acrylic paints. I sometimes paint with oils, but it doesn't have the same immediacy. I like acrylic paints because they're fast, cheap, and easy to use. They come out of the tube really easily, and then you can just play until you're done, and then you put them away. I've painted a few shirts, and it's nice because when you wash it, the paint is still there. There is paint for shirts that are made specifically for shirts, so I would recommend that versus just your standard acrylic. But when you have nothing else, acrylic will work. My hand's starting to hurt. Feel free to take a break at any point and just kind of stretch out your hand. If you're not used to drawing a lot, this project may start to hurt your hand. And it's okay, you can stop whenever you want. That's the beauty of art, is that it's done whenever you say it's done. And so I could just say, here, I made this and it looks pretty good. However, I'm gonna add some more stuff. I like adding curly Q vines, so I'll just put a couple here, like that, and then a couple more. And so when I do this, it's good to leave a little space, depending on how thick you want it, like that. And so it's a little off there, but it's okay. Part of the fun, when it's all done, you'll really notice. And some of them don't have to curly Q either, you can just leave them like that. And then intertwine another one like this. I'll do one more, just kind of connecting them back here. And maybe another one over here, so it looks all integrated like that. So I'm going to add some leaves. Leaves are really easy, they're just almond shape, like that. Then you put a line through it. And some leaves are a little more curvy, like that. Some leaves are really curvy, like that. Feel free to put them everywhere. I think that's half the fun, is that this is your world, like Bob Ross says. You can put stuff wherever you feel like. So it looks good for leaves. I'm going to add some flowers. And so this is really simple. I like to make up flowers. And I guess this one's a daisy. But then you can always add some extra stuff going around them. And it's kind of fun to just kind of embellish whatever you want. And that's a flower there. I'll make another flower here. Kind of looks like a carnation. A little thing coming out of it. I don't know how many flowers we should do yet. I haven't decided. this one is just a bud, almost about to bloom. And here's a flower. Add some leaves behind. Can I connect more of these? I'm gonna make this a really busy card, so I'm gonna add some more of these little tendrils. I've been doodling these for a while, so if you're not as good as first, it's because you just need to practice. And sometimes it's just like in your notebook or something, you just try out some stuff. I'm gonna make a little thing like that. There. Sometimes you gotta draw a rose. That's what this is anyways, it's just lots of petals put together. Add a little bit of a shadow to it. You know, I tried. Okay, I'll keep going. I think creativity comes from when you don't have anything else you can think of, and then you keep going, and it becomes even more fun. So this is the part where I'm gonna get a little creative and just add some things that I think would be fun. For example, up here, I think it'd be cute to have an ice cream cone. So like that. Like that. There's a waffle going over there. And then for down here, I want to add something too. I don't know what yet, so I'm just gonna doodle and think about it. Maybe some more food. I always think it's easy to draw food because I eat food all the time, and so I kind of know what it looks like. This one's just a pizza. Pizza slice. I gave me another idea for some other food. This one is a cake. On a plate. And there's a little cherry on top. And let's see what else I can think of. So my goal is always to draw really easy, recognizable things so I can draw them without looking at a picture. So what else? Or I guess there's kind of a motif here because there's a triangle for that, and the ice cream cone. I think I need to add some more stuff. Let's see, what else is shaped like a triangle? I guess anything you can slice. It's originally shaped like a circle. Let's just draw a circle. Maybe a chocolate chip cookie. It's always delightful. Maybe I should just draw things that I would give my mom. And so there's a chocolate chip cookie right there. I'll draw musical notes. It's fun. Of course with a leaf on it, because it's part of the plant. And then what else? I mean, this is starting to look really good, nice and rounded. I think I'm going to go ahead and just add some straight lines and call it done. And for this, I'll just take the envelope. See the envelope? And draw some straight lines. I like straight lines because it's just a way to fill out the card and make it look cool. At least I think it looks cool. Maybe Maybe we'll color it in, maybe we won't. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. And so, see how there's a lot of spaces, you want to fill them out. And so, I'm just gonna keep putting stuff in there until all of it's covered up. little sweet thing on the inside. It's just gonna be from the heart. Mom, I love you. You are so supportive of my dreams. And then I'll put my name, and that's it. That's a Mother's Day card. Anyways, I hope you all have a happy Mother's Day this Sunday, and wish all your family a wonderful day celebrating each other. Okay. I hope you liked